Hi, young writers. It's Miss Kylie from 826 New Orleans. Right now feels like a really worrisome time when our lives are pretty different than they were just 2 weeks ago. And we can't go to school to see our friends like we normally do, or go out to eat at the places where we normally do, or go to the movies or the park where we normally have friends, or come to 826 New Orleans, which makes everybody at 826 New Orleans really, really, really sad. Um, but even though we can't be together physically, we can still write. And it's important that we keep writing. And so every week, Miss Kylie, Miss Kelsey, and some other special folks are going to be sharing videos that help lead you through some cool, awesome writing experiences. Okay. So we know writing is important for so many reasons, but especially in times like this, because it helps us to share our thoughts and feelings, it helps us to process what's going on, and it helps us to create, which is very necessary and important. But also, we know that it can be really hard. And a lot of times, when I'm writing with young people, they say, Miss Kylie, I don't even know what to write about. And so that's what we are going to focus on today. Just like, what are the things that we can write about? And the answer is anything. Um, but we know that, people who are authors actually draw a lot of inspiration about what they are going to write about from their lives, inspiration from the people, the places, and the things that are most important to them. And so today we are just going to make a list of the people, the places, and things that are most important to us so that if we ever get stuck about something we should write about, we can just take a look at our list. All right. So, what we're going to do, all you need is a piece of paper and something to write with. Okay, so when you have your piece of paper and something to write with, I want you to make a little chart on your paper, just like I am about to do. Okay, so once you have your paper, you want to make your chart, and you're going to make a chart with 3 columns. So I'm going to draw 2 lines like this, 1 and 2, and then a line going across the top like that. All right. And of course, we said we were talking about the people, the places, and the things that are the most important to us. So that's what we're going to write at the top of our columns. In this column, I'm going to start with the people. And you know what? Included in this group, we can also put pets. So if you have a pet that's important to you, that can go in that column too. So people, our places, and our things. Now we're going to start with the column people or pets that mean a lot to you. And this can be people in your life that you are actually close to and have met, or it can just be people who are really inspiring to you. So um, the first person that I'm going to put on my list, of course, is my daughter, my 5-year-old Naomi, because we just have so much fun together. And I think she's hilarious. And I always have stories about her so that if I ever sit down and don't know what I can write about, Naomi is always at the top of that list. So, Naomi, of course, I'm going to draw a heart next to her because she is just my entire heart there. And then I don't know if some of you know, but Miss Kylie is a big sister. I have 2 younger sisters, so I'm also going to put my sisters on my list because we have a lot of interesting and funny things that have happened to us together as we were growing up. So I'm going to put Ashley, and Haley, because my sisters are very, very important to me. And then, um, like I said, we can include people that we know personally that are important to us, but also it can just be people that we don't know personally who are like really inspiring to us. And so on my list, I'm going to add the author Maya Angelou because when after I read her book, I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings, it kind of changed my life and made me think about becoming a writer when I grew up. And then last on my list, um, I'm inspired to put this on my list because of students in our after school program who, when they were also doing this, um, making their heart of things that people, places, and things are important to them, a lot of them put themselves, which I thought that was really, really special. And so I'm going to put myself here also because I am important to myself. So, and I could write so many things about myself. So I'm making sure that I'm including that there. Great. So I have, a pretty solid list of my people. Next, I'm going to move to places. And these are places, again, that are special to you, that you have spent a lot of time in, that you really like to be. Or it could be places that you haven't been yet and want to go to, because you could also write about wanting to go to those places. So, my first place that I'm going to put that's really special to me is my front porch. It's such a nice place. It's like really relaxing. There are lots of trees outside. Um, I really enjoy it when it's raining. You can see lots of things. And so my front porch is like a really special place, and I could write a few things about that. Also, y'all, Miss Kylie loves Target. I really like just going to Target and walking around there, looking at their dollar bins, seeing what's on sale. It's a one-stop shop. You can buy anything at Target, and so love, love, love going to Target. It's a happy place for me. Also, 826 New Orleans is a very special place because I just really enjoy being with the young writers and hearing their stories and having a good time with them. And so I'm just sure there's so many stories I could write about that. And then the last place that I'm going to put is I took a really fun vacation to Gulf Shores. And that vacation was so fun that, like, I think I want to go back there again and again and again. And because it's a place that I want to keep going back to because that vacation was so fun to me, I feel like there's a lot of stories that I could write about that. So we have our people, our places, and now our things, right? And in our things category, it can be like um, items that we have that we treasure that are super special to us, or it could be things that we might want. Really, you could put anything under things. So the first thing that I'm going to add to things is just again really thinking about Naomi and how she's a big part of my life. I have her baby blanket, and when I look at it, it makes me feel kind of happy and sad at the same time. It's very bittersweet because it was a really special time when she was a baby. And although I love seeing her grow, it makes me sad that she's growing up at the same time. So I feel like a baby blanket could inspire a lot of stories or writing about it for me. Also, Miss Kylie has um, a stuffed teddy bear. His name is Boudreaux. And I've had Boudreaux for years and years and years. Like, I don't even know how long I've had Boudreaux, but it's been a long time. And so Boudreaux is really special to me, and I want to keep him. And then, oh my goodness. So, a couple of years ago, I got to ride in a Mardi Gras parade. And so I still have the mask that I keep on um my mantelpiece because that was like I never imagined that I would get to ride in a Mardi Gras parade, and it was nothing I'd ever done before. And so that could inspire a lot of different pieces of writing from me. Um, and there are just so many other things. So I'm taking a look at this. I feel like this is a pretty good list as it is, right? I got my people that are important to me, my places that are important to me, my things that are important to me. It's not everything, but the great thing about this list is that I can keep going back and adding to it, right? So that's my list. Unless I can keep going back to it, but I feel good about it right now. And I want to know what is on your list. What are the people, the places, and the things that are important to you? I really want to hear from you, young writers and old writers and middle-aged writers. Want to hear from everybody. So please, after you have completed your list, we'd love to see them. And you can share them with us in two ways. You can email us at hello@826neworleans.org. Or you can snap a picture of it and upload it to your social media. We are at 826 New Orleans on both Instagram and Facebook. So until next time, keep writing and take care of yourselves and each other.